Well, good evening and welcome to the Best of East Texas High School Baseball here on 99.9 KMU. I'm KO Kyle Owens alongside Papa O, Ron Owens. He's in the booth with us tonight here in Harmony, or as my friend Corey likes to say, Harmony.
Harmony.
We're here in Harmony tonight for this district matchup between the Harmony Eagles and the Mount Vernon Tigers. This is the Triple G Plumbing pregame show. Triple G Plumbing, located in Mineola. Call them, 903-569-7286. They are your hometown plumber. And before we go any further, I want to thank all of our sponsors, which are Educational Basics Plus, Gilmer National Bank, Lakeside Tees, Tolliver Ford in Mineola, Tolliver Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Mineola, Brick Street Flooring, B&B Underground and Service Company, Central Marble and Granite, Diamonddale Veterinary, Gibson Service Company, Wells Insurance Agency, and Finneran Construction. They're new to the team, so welcome to Finneran Construction, to the KMU team. What's up, Pops? How are you?
Man, I am doing good. It was a long day, but hey, I'm ready for this.
Should be a good game here tonight. These two teams played. The first time these two teams played, it was a 3-2 Harmony victory over in Mount Vernon. So both these teams coming in here riding a little bit of a hot streak. Harmony is undefeated in district play. They're 9-0 in District 13 3A. Winsboro right behind them at 7-2. Then Mount Vernon is third at 6-3. And Quitman and Mineola tied for fourth at 5-5. One of those teams ain't getting in.
Right, so another big game for Mount Vernon.
Yeah, it is a big game for Mount Vernon. Big game for Harmony, too, to try and keep this undefeated district record going. They have not lost, Dad, since March 14th. That is over a month. They have not lost since the last loss was to New Diana by 1 run in a non-district contest. So undefeated in district play. These two teams played on March 28th. And, again, Harmony won 3-2. Now, Mount Vernon, they have won 2 games in a row. They lost to Quitman back on April 6th, the district matchup. So, interesting game here tonight. We're expecting something much of the same, though.
Absolutely. Pitching should be great to watch. Man, I'm liking our view, too.
It's a beautiful view. I was telling them last time I was here in Harmony, it was like 5 years ago, and me and Colton Sneed had to sit on top of the press box. Well, tonight we are inside the press box,
right.
So very good view here tonight. Harmony always takes care of us, so I appreciate them for that. This game tonight also being streamed live on YouTube, so if you want to watch the game, I'm about to post a link to our KMU Sports Facebook page, a link to the YouTube channel, so you can go and watch the game. Thanks to our friends over at NETsn Live for allowing us to broadcast this game on YouTube. And big shout out to Azalea Orthopedic, major sponsor for NETsn. So we appreciate them for that. And I'm currently, as we speak, posting it to our Facebook page. So make sure you go and check that out. But, Pops, we are going to take a quick break here in the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you ready for starting lineups here in Harmony. You're listening to the Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMU and around the world with the KMU Country app.
Triple G Plumbing in Mineola is the honest, dependable plumber you've been looking for. Family owned and operated, they're licensed and insured. They have 24-hour emergency repair service for residential and commercial. They're a full-service plumber that specializes in service repair. He does drain cleaning, provides a hydrojet cleaning service, and he sells and installs hot water heaters. Triple G's #1 priority is your health and safety. Call Triple G at 903-569-7286. Triple G is your hometown plumber.
Gilmer National Bank proudly serves Upshur County and provides its members with the following services: online banking, ATM, personalized debit cards, personalized checks, direct deposit, transferring of funds, wire transfers, and many other options. Their drive-thru is open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to noon. The lobby is open Monday through Friday 9 to 4. Located at 713 U.S. Highway 271 North, or visit gnbgilmer.com. Call 843-5653. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Gilmer National Bank. That is my bank. Proud supporters of the Harmony Eagles.
Welcome back here to the Best of East Texas High School Baseball. We are live in Harmony tonight, getting you ready for first pitch between the Harmony Eagles and the Mount Vernon Tigers. Before we get started, want to get you the starting lineups brought to you by Hughes Appliance in Mineola. Call them at 903-569-5540. They are your AC and appliance store. For the visiting team, the Mount Vernon Tigers, batting first and catching number 7, Carson Summerlin. Batting second, number 1, and playing shortstop, number 1, Cam Doss. Batting third out in center field, number 6, Brylan Bolin. Batting fourth, number 4, left fielder Cade Monroe. Batting fifth, number 15, first baseman Mason Pope. Batting sixth, number 3, third baseman Halen Miller. Batting 7th, number 10, second baseman Ryder Bowers. Batting 8th, number 11, and pitching Tyler Reynolds. And batting 9th, the right fielder, number 13, Landry Moss. Now in the field for the Harmony Eagles, left to right in the outfield, you got Braden Phillips, Tucker Tittle, and Johnson out there in right field as well. Then around the horn in the infield, Wilkerson at first, Brady Hill at second, Ollie Trimble at short, Riley Patterson at third, old BB, Braxton Baker behind the plate, and Boston Seahorn is on the mound. Dad, have you heard the name Boston Seahorn before?
I have heard that.
He's a decent athlete.
I believe I've heard that in football quite a bit.
Yeah, like I said, he's a decent athlete.
Decent now.
Yeah, he's decent. No, it should be a good game here tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. Let us know where you're tuned in from. Go to KMOO Sports on Facebook or text the Alice Ann Brown Realtor text line 903-569-1999. We're going to pause now for the national anthem.
Let's play ball.
It's on YouTube, but the link's on.
Hey, welcome back after the national anthem there.
We have KMOO in the house tonight.
Woo woo!
And, the game will be live streamed, so you can go to the, what is it?
KMOO Sports Facebook page.
KMOO Sports Facebook.
And the link's right there.
The link is right there, according to my boy up here. So
That's right.
if it's not, he lied.
Come on now. As you can tell, we got the love over here in Harmony. We appreciate everybody here in Harmony making us feel so welcome. I don't know if you remember this. What? Oh, you need a pen. Oh, I don't have one. I'm sorry. Hey guys, do you have an extra pen down there by chance? Or a pencil? All right.
Hey, we just go with the pins.
It's going to be a fun night here tonight. It's going to be a fun night here in Harmony, and we appreciate you tuning in. Let us know where you're tuned in from. Go to KMOO Sports on Facebook. Text the Alice Ann Brown Realtor text line 903-569-1999. And we had a shout-out that came in earlier, and I want to make sure I get to it. Deisha Treadwell Trimble, she says, let's go Houston Trimble, Ollie, and Boston Tate. It's Boston Seahorn as well, so good time here tonight. Over at the softball field, the Mount Vernon softball team's up on Harmony right now, 7-0 in the top of the second inning. So we'll keep you updated on that one. Scoring updates all season long are brought to you by our good friends over at City Barbershop in Wills Point. They want to keep you looking your best. 903-873-2977. What's up? Nothing? All right. Okay, Dad, you can't be doing that to me. We're getting ready to start things off here. First batter up for the Mount Vernon Tigers will be number 7, Carson Summerlin. The the umpires tonight brought to you by Lisa J. Turner Realty, serving all of East Texas. Call 903-238-3440. She wants to help all East Texans achieve their real estate goals. About ready for a first pitch. Does he? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know that. Boston Seahorn, first pitch, big swing and a miss, strike one. Don't forget strike one to Summerlin. If anybody's got an issue with the scoreboard tonight on the live stream, it's Pop's fault. So no balls and one strike. Seahorn the pitch. Ooh. Way outside, ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The weather here, technically on the map, if you Google where we're at on the map, we're technically in Roansboro, the community of Roansboro, but we're going to say Hominy. The 1-1, breaking pitch, just misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. But the weather, it is 72 degrees, feels like 72 degrees right now in our weather forecast for this evening. Summerlin pops that one up to shallow right field going, well, actually, Tucker Tittle, my boy Tuck, going to settle under it and get out number 1. So a pop out to center field for the first out of the ball game. Cam Doss going to step up now to the plate. He's the shortstop for the Tigers.
You know, those balls going out there now look a lot different when you're up to the same level.
Yeah. we might have the same issue that we see in MLB ballparks where we get so excited when the ball is hitting the air because we think it's a home run.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just going up and not out.
No. So we might have an issue too. Cam Doss stepping in. He's a right-handed hitter for the Tigers. First pitch from Seahorn misses for ball 1. pretty good crowd here on hand tonight, Dad. You were making the statement about the stands. They're a little different. You can either sit on them normal or bring a chair and sit in the stands.
Right. I like it.
Cam Doss fouls that one off to the left side, strike one.
Looks very sturdy as well, too.
Yeah.
I like him.
Well, we had to come up 50 stairs to get up here to the press box.
See, I wouldn't go talk about that.
But if they had a platform halfway through so you could catch your breath.
Right.
And keep going up the rest of them. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Cam Doss. Boston, the pitch. Ooh, got Cam to go up the ladder for that one. Swing and a miss for strike 2. This first inning is brought to you by the Gold Buyer in Tyler. Check out thegoldbuyertyler.com. They want to turn your gold into green. Boston Seahorn on the mound. Comes set the 1-2 pitch. Oof. Looked good, but it was ball 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the shortstop for the Tigers.
Definitely looks good up here.
Yeah, everything looks good up here. The 2-2. That breaking pitch just misses again. It's going to be a full count. Braxton Baker does a good job of framing those pitches behind the plate, but just didn't get that call there.
A lot of movement.
Yeah. Boston Seahorn, the payoff pitch that's hit right back to him, and Seahorn going to field it himself and run halfway over to first and toss it to the first baseman for out number 2. So there is Boston Seahorn doing Boston Seahorn things, doing it himself. Saw a lot of Boston during football season. A lot of Boston during basketball season. Can see a lot of Boston during baseball season too.
Could be saying Boston.
Coming up to bat now for Mount Vernon is the center fielder, number 6, Brylan Bolin. He steps in from the left side of the plate. And 2 away here, top half of the first inning. Seahorn, first pitch. And that's going to be popped up to the left side, left field. That is Phillips. And he settles under it and snags it for out.
Parents, if you have a young child who is struggling in math or simply just doesn't like math, you need to check out Educational Basic Plus by Jan Marie and Alp. With more than 34 years in education and a Christian-based program, she makes the basics of math extremely fun for your child. She has a unique way of teaching the basics of math. Come meet Jan Marie at a book signing on Saturday, May 20th at Everly Janes on Johnson Street in downtown Mineola. Check out edubasicplus.com. Call Jan Marie at 903-850-9512. With Educational Basic Plus, practice makes permanent.
Hey, we got a shout out to get to tonight. Hell Chiropractic is here in the building tonight. Giving them some applause here. So
They're supporting those Eagles.
That's right. Bottom of the first inning, it's 0-0 between Mount Vernon and Harmony. And here's the starting lineup for the Harmony Eagles. Batting first, number 5, Boston Seahorn. Batting second, playing left field, number 2, Braden Phillips. Batting third, playing center field, number 3, Tucker Tittle. Batting fourth at third base, number 6, Riley Patterson. Batting fifth and catching, number 17, Braxton Baker. Batting sixth, though in right field, number 12, Hayden Johnson. Batting seventh at first base, number 14, Landon Wilkerson. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 10, Ollie Trimble. And the designated hitter batting ninth, number 11, Aiden Trainholt. And in the field for the Tigers, left to right in the outfield, Monroe in left, Bolin in center, Moss in right. Pope at first, Bowers at second, Doss at short, Miller at third, Summerlin behind the plate, and Tyler Reynolds on the mound for the Mount Vernon Tigers. First pitch to Boston is in there for a call, strike 1. You see the umpire there?
I did.
Had a little giddy up to him, didn't he?
He's going to let you know.
He had a little giddy up. I like that. Second pitch, though, misses for ball 1. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike to the Harmony pitcher. 1-1. Boston hits it right back up the middle. Going to be fielded at short by Doss. Tossed over to first. And that's out number 1 on the 6-3 put out. So Boston Seahorn is retired after that one.
Well, you know, your mother would be very excited about tonight if she was watching because Mount Vernon in their nice little purple.
Oh, yeah, that is our favorite color, purple. But you know what? We're all about the go big red tonight.
Yes, we are.
All
Yes,
right?
we are. I'm just had to give Mom a shout out there.
I feel you. I feel you. Up to bat now, Braden Phillips. He first pitch swinging, fouls it off for strike 1. Got to talk with the new Harmony Eagle baseball coach, first-year head coach Cody Whitworth, before the game. He liked my get-up because I got the Harmony,
Absolutely.
supporting the Harmony Eagles. He had no idea that I had been with Harmony for a few years now. Been supporting the Eagles.
Just a few.
The 0-1, Phillips skies it out of play to the left side. It's going to be strike number 2. But, yeah, Cody Whitworth, actually, Dad, Cody Whitworth has a little bit of history here in Harmony. He was on the 1996 state finalist team.
Saw his name over there.
Yeah. The 0-2. Braden fouls that one right back to the net. I hope our camera's all right. Oh, well, we got a little net in the way now. I'll try to go fix that at, I was going to say halftime. I'll try to go fix that in between innings.
Do that at halftime.
Sorry, we do have a little net in the way now on the live stream. We'll get that fixed momentarily. The 0-2. Oh, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Braden Phillips goes down swinging for out number 2. Strikeouts this season brought to you by Texas National Bank. Texas National Bank in Lindale, the bank with the big blue roof, 903-881-5589.
With the big.
That's right. Up to bat now, my boy Tucker Tittle, stepping in. He pitched Tuesday night in the win. Oh, and that one's high and inside to Tuck for ball 1. The Eagles last season, Dad, they made it all the way to the regional semifinals in baseball. As Tuck grounds that one to third, a diving attempt at third base, but it's going to get through, and the first hit of the game goes to Tucker Tittle. A 2-out single. It's a good job of hitting by Tuck right there, Dad. Just hit it right past third baseman, diving third baseman. Good attempt by Miller at third, just couldn't get to it.
Yeah, he was leaning over just a little bit, and he leaned it one way, and the ball went the other.
Now stepping in is Riley Patterson, third baseman for the Eagles. Also, just to clear things up here, Harmony does have a state championship in baseball, 1990 state champions.
1990.
They were also state semifinalists in 85, state finalists in 96, and a state finalist in 03. Riley rips that one to left field. That's going to drop, base hit, and back-to-back 2-out singles for the Harmony Eagles. So Harmony, a little 2-out rally going on here. Pops, what you think?
I like it. Making some good contact.
Yeah.
Good, solid contact. Hitting them where they ain't.
A couple scoring updates. The Harmony Lady Eagles softball team's playing right. Let's see. Back that way.
Yeah.
Right behind the left field wall over there. And Mount Vernon's up 8-0 on Harmony. Yes, Brett. Brett's texted in, says there's some net in the camera. I know, man. I can't get down there and fix it right now. But there is a little bit of net in the camera. We'll have to get that fixed. Braxton Baker stepping into the box now from the right side. I call him BB. Braxton Baker. Big bat. And that misses outside. Ball number 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Braxton Baker. You got 2 runners on. Tucker Tittle out at second base. Riley Patterson at first base. And Braxton in the box looking to bring in some runs here for the Eagles on senior night for Harmony. Just 2 seniors on this team, Dad.
That's a good thing for them.
Yeah.
Especially being 9-0 right now in district.
That one's fouled out of play for strike 1. So it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike to Braxton Baker. Yeah, we got that net there. We need to go fix that.
Well, considering you're talking and I'm not.
That's kind of what I was headed towards.
I knew where he was going.
1 ball, 1 strike. Braxton pops that one up to shallow right field. Could be trouble. Coming in on it, a diving catch by Moss in right field. What a catch by Moss. He came in, dove for it, and made the catch for out number 3. So Harmony strands 2 runners on. And we're tied at 0 at the end of 1. We'll be right back. You're listening to the best of East Texas High School baseball on 99.9 KMU around the world with the KMU Country app and streaming live on YouTube thanks to NETsn and Azalea Orthopedic.
Choosing a health care plan can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Call Stephen or Stephanie Wells at Wells Insurance Agency in Mineola. Call for a free consultation on plans that include over-the-counter spending, vision, dental, gym memberships, and more at no cost to you. They proudly offer Medicare plans by United Healthcare, and enrollments are available year-round. Call today at 903-473-7367 or visit their new location at 404 West Broad Street, Mineola. See what you might be missing out on. Again, Wells Insurance Agency, Mineola, 473-7367. Wanting to build a new patio, pergola, or an outdoor kitchen? You want Finneran Construction of Big Sandy. Family owned and operated by Stephen Finneran, he has the reputation of excellent work and years of creating outside projects. He does stonework, cabanas, concrete, or anything outdoors. He offers free estimates. Serving the east side of Camu Country, check out his work on his Facebook page at Finneran Construction. Located in Big Sandy, call Stephen 972-207-5377 and set an appointment. With Finneran Construction, they help your outside projects become a reality.
Gibson Service Company is that professional construction company that brings customers' vision to life. Locally owned and operated, they service residential, commercial, and industrial, sells and delivers sand and gravel. Gibson Service Company does new and remodel office construction, commercial fencing, heavy dirt work and excavation, demolition, and all general construction. Check out GibsonServiceCo.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, located at 501 East Garland Street in Grand Saline. Call 962-5535. Gibson Service Company is your one-stop shop for all of your construction needs.
Welcome back. Best of East Texas High School Baseball here on 99.9 KMU.
You losing your breath over there?
Man, that was quite the run I had to do down there. Okay. Anyway, shout out to our Mount Vernon fans that may be tuning into the live stream now. Welcome.
Glad to have you.
First pitch to Mason Pope. Nope, that's not Mason Pope. Cade Monroe. I'm sorry. Cade Monroe up to bat, and he swings and misses for strike one. I'm trying to catch my breath, Dad. This is not good.
Oh, I was looking to see what was going on down there.
I was doing some heavy breathing in the mic, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, we'll keep them active over here.
So, inning recap, right quick. Inning recap brought to you by somebody. Low Insurance Group. My friend Michael Lowe over in Grand Saline.
Can't forget him.
Visit pilowinsurance.com. We'll get to inning recap in a second. The 0-1 to Monroe misses for ball one. For Mount Vernon, it was 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, nobody left on. For Harmony, it was no runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on. As that one skied to center field, Tucker Tittle settles under it, squeezes it for out number 1. So 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. I'm still trying to catch up. It's 0-2-0-2. All right. This second inning is brought to you by the Gold Buyer in Tyler. Check out thegoldbuyertyler.com. They want to turn your gold into green.
Too green.
That's right.
I like green.
Me too. Mason Pope. Easy. 420 was yesterday. Listen, Mason Pope. First baseman. That's a strike.
So
Strike 1 to Mason Pope, the first baseman.
I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Out of control here. Boston working quickly. Fires that one in there for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Mason Pope, the first baseman for the Tigers. Boston settles the 0-2. That's hit high towards the left side. It looks like shortstop Ollie Trimble settles under it. And that's out number 2. So the first 5 batters retired of the ball game. Halen Miller now stepping into the box, third baseman.
What I like is they're making some contact. They're not just standing there striking out. I mean, they're actually hitting the ball, so it's good. They're kind of filling out the pitcher, seeing what they got.
Well, following Harmony last year, Boston is more of the contact pitcher. Tuck will strike you out.
Right.
And Boston has some strikeout stuff too, don't get me wrong. But Boston works quickly and more just trying to get that contact and let the defense work for him, where Tuck will just overpower you and throw some nasty stuff and have you wondering what's happening. That's in there for a strike to Miller, the third baseman for the Tigers.
Oh, somebody's upset.
Yeah, seems like every game I go to that happens. Miller check swings. That's actually a foul ball, nearly fair. That was a good job by Patterson over there at third to get to it as quickly as he could. But it's going to be a foul ball. No balls at 2 strikes. Looking for the back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings, Pops.
It's exciting. Good pitching. I like it.
It's a good start for the Harmony Eagles.
It is. It is.
All right. And normally Boston's already in this windup then. All right. The 0-2. Here's the pitch to Boston. That one's fouled out of play for – oh, you reset it, didn't you? It's tough.
The anticipation.
So the 0-2 pitch from Seahorn. That's another foul ball. Halen Miller doing a good job here of fighting and staying alive in this at bat. Definitely the. Hey guys, we don't need singing up here. All right.
It's catchy.
This isn't karaoke night in Harmony. The 0-2 and gets him swinging strike 3. Remember what I said is Boston doesn't strike out a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a strikeout. First one of the game for Boston Seahorn. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Tigers in the top half of the second. We're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to the best of East Texas High School baseball. 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app.
Friends tell friends about Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Ram in Mineola. That's because there's no better place to buy a new vehicle than Tolliver. Ask your neighbor, ask your friends, then get to your country giant, Tolliver, where we can often beat big city prices without sacrificing small town relationship-driven customer service. Discover what your friends and neighbors already know. You get more at Tolliver. No gimmicks, no games, just the vehicles you love from the people you trust. Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Ram of Mineola. You're going to like the way we trade.
Gas and Supply, home to the Stay Full program, guarantees you that you never run out of propane. They service propane to residential and commercial and a great company to work with. Keep those bottles filled and remember at Gas and Supply, there is no waiting. They also have all the welding supplies. Great customer service. Check out gasandsupply.com. With locations in Mineola, call 903-569-3837 and Canton at 903-567-4446. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Gas and Supply is your source for propane and welding supplies.
Diamond L.
Welcome back here to Harmony, best of East Texas High School baseball. The Harmony Eagles and the Mount Vernon Tigers tied at 0 as we get ready to begin play here in the bottom of the second inning. And due up for Harmony, it's Hayden Johnson, Landon Wilkerson, and Ollie Trimble, the 6, 7, 8 hitters of the Eagles lineup. First pitch is in the dirt to Hayden Johnson. Ball 1. On the mound pitching is Tyler Reynolds for Mount Vernon. And again, welcome any Mount Vernon listeners or watchers that we got. I know I talked to a lady down there that was sharing the link, so welcome. That's strike 1. I'm KO Kyle Owens, the sports director at 99.9 KMOO. This is my pops, Papa O,
yes.
Ron Owens. So 1 ball, 1 strike from Reynolds. Big swing and a miss by Johnson. Strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reynolds has some pretty good stuff on the mound, too.
He does. Little movement there. I love this position because you can see that ball really moving coming in.
This is a nice setup for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-2 pitch. Oh, that's right down the plate. Strike 3. Looking. Second punch out of the night for Reynolds. And out number 1 here in the second inning. Strikeouts again brought to you by Texas National Bank in Lindale. Dad, it's the bank with the big blue roof.
Big blue roof.
In Big Blue America.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Lindale Eagle Blue.
That's right. Landon Wilkerson stepping into the box now. He's the first baseman for the Eagles, batting from the left side. Reynolds looks in. Here's the first pitch to Wilkerson. Big swing and a miss by Landon for strike number 1. Yeah.
I'm seeing some more people coming in.
Yeah, they're filing in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm figuring after the softball game, they'll kind of mosey their way over here.
True.
That's an inside pitch to Wilkerson for ball 1. Speaking of the softball game, last update we had is Mount Vernon's up 8-0 on Harmony after 3 innings over at the softball field. Oh, Wilkerson. Ooh. Oh, that's towards my car. Oh, man. Matter of fact, I think that just bounced and hit the car. I'm parked right next to that tree.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, man. Dadgummit. Hey, I know who to call, though. Low Insurance Group, Michael Lowe. The 1-2 pitch. Wilkerson fouls that one the opposite way where there's not as many cars.
Yeah, I parked down the hill.
Yeah, I thought about it after I stopped, but it was too late. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wilkerson.
I was beginning to wonder if I needed to be in my truck going down that hill.
I know it. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Tyler Reynolds. That's back-to-back Ks, his 3rd of the night. And he is trying to get this 1-2-3 inning on all strikeouts. Again, brought to you by Texas National Bank. Ollie Trimble stepping in. He got a shout-out earlier today on KMOO Sports Facebook page.
You know, usually after they go through the first round of them, they start.
Hold up there. That's fly to left field by Ollie Trimble. Monroe settles under it. And sorry, Pops, we're going to have to cut that one short. That's a 1-2-3 inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We're still scoreless at the end of 2. And don't look down. We're 20 minutes into the game and already through 2 innings. I know I jinxed it. You're welcome. We'll be right back. 0-0. You're listening to the best of East Texas High School baseball on 99.9 KMOO around the world with the KMOO Country app and streaming live on YouTube thanks to Azalea Orthopedic and NETsn.
Veterinary Service is dedicated to providing affordable, compassionate care of your pets. Diamond L Veterinary has everything you need for the wellness of your pets, as well as diagnostic, surgical services, and grooming. They are your source for Purina Pro Plan and veterinary prescription diets. Great customer service and animal lovers. Diamond L Veterinary is locally owned and operated and is located at 1307 West South Commerce Street in Wills Point. Check out diamondlveterinary.com or call 972-284-9553. Diamond L Veterinary, working with you for the wellness of your pet.
B&B Underground and Service Company, LLC is your locally owned and operated place to go for all your sand, gravel, and land clearing needs. With 10 plus years experience servicing all of East Texas, they are bonded and insured. They handle roads, ponds, house pads, driveways, also demolition. They can do concrete work, directional boring. They even offer dump truck service. Call them at 903-571-1085 or go by and see Brian Holland or Derek Kuntz at 711 Main Street in Quitman, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
Back here in Harmony, best of East Texas High School baseball. It's 0-0 between the Harmony Eagles and the Mount Vernon Tigers as we begin play here in the top half of the 3rd inning. This 3rd inning brought to you by the Gold Buyer and Tyler. Dad, what do they want to do?
They want to turn your
gold into green. Okay.
Had to think for a minute.
Good job there. 7, 8, 9 hole hitters due up for Mount Vernon. Ryder Bowers. That one is popped up, foul territory. Riley Patterson giving it a run over near the dugout, reaches over and can't make the catch. That was close. Riley, I think, honestly overran it a little bit. I think he had a little more room than he thought, but
he could have probably backed away from the fence just a little bit.
Good effort, though. Good effort.
I'm sure he was getting a little chatter in his ear while he was over there.
No, not from the Mount Vernon dugout. The opposing team would never do that.
I'm sure they would have probably chattered just a little bit. Watch that railing. Watch that railing.
Oh, you're close. Watch out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bowers. He's the second baseman for this Mount Vernon baseball team. The 1-1 from Boston. It's a breaking ball that broke a little too much inside there. So 2 balls and 1 strike. We've got the window open here, so I'm sure the people right in front of me are
enjoying this.
Well, 2-1. That's fouled out of play. Strike 2. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying enjoying, but they're hearing it for sure.
Yes.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Bowers, Reynolds, and Moss. The 7, 8, 9 due up for Mount Vernon. And Bowers in a 2-2 count. Boston Seahorn breaking ball. That is swung on, popped to foul territory. Riley Patterson giving it a look again near the fence. And he makes the catch that time. Great job by Riley Patterson.
Some great concentration. Great concentration.
He's got that dog in him. Riley Patterson makes the catch that time. Got that dog in him.
Hunting it down.
Yep. What is number 11, Reynolds? Tyler Reynolds stepping in, the pitcher for the Tigers. Old Boston, tired the first 7 batters here.
You know, we were talking about that a while ago when it was off air. Pitch counts for these pitchers. Oh, no.
Dadgummit. It's strike 1. Pops, can you? I can do that. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pops, if you want to do that, I'll handle it.
Oh, man. Okay.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Just when you look up here at me, I'll tell you. Oh, that one's hit towards center field. Tucker Tittle coming on. A diving catch by Tuck in center field. Tucker Tittle with the diving catch. What about the defensive plays we've been seeing here today? Nice job by the defense for the Harmony Eagles. Whoops.
Next, number 13, Moss.
So it's the top of the third. Oh, hold on. First pitch is swung on and hit towards Patterson at third. He's going to field it, fire across the diamond. No, can't scoop it at first. Cannot scoop it at first. That's an E5 right there. The first base runner for the Tigers. First base runner for the Tigers on the errant throw. On the errant throw by Riley Patterson. So the Tigers have their first base runner, Landry Moss. And here comes the top of the order, Carson Summerlin stepping into the box now. He flew out to center field his first time up to bat. Thanks, Pops. I appreciate you. I kept up with that, but I did mess up your scoreboard.
Just as long as you admitted you messed up my scoreboard.
I did. Pickoff attempt to first. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I put him at second, not first. I'll let you do it. You're back. I kept up with those two.
Okay.
So, first pitch coming up to Carson Summerlin now with a runner on first for the Tigers. And that's low, ball one. So, Boston Seahorn had retired. Oh, he had retired 8 in a row. And then that error right there. Put the first base runner on. That one's ripped towards right field. Foul. Just a long foul ball there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carson Summerlin. Did you get it all fixed?
I think so.
Yeah, I messed it up a little bit.
That's all right.
Because on mine, it wasn't keeping up with what you were doing.
Right.
And so when I went to update it, went back to zero, like top of the first, everything. Yeah. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. You don't have the outs up there. 2 outs.
Oh, 2 outs.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Pick off attempt to first, and he's back in there.
You know, that's a long run down there.
I know. I'm well aware. Called strike on the outside corner. That's why when I came up here, I was out of breath. At least you don't have to talk the whole time.
Right.
You can catch your breath a little bit. Unlike me, who's got to keep talking. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boston Seahorn pickoff attempt to first. You know, Dad, Harmony is also the school that I have seen successfully complete the old hidden ball trick multiple times.
Oh. Here, the coach, kind of laughing over there.
Yep. It's in the dirt. Ball 2. So I'm not saying it won't or will happen tonight. I'm just saying it's something to be aware of. Probably not in this situation, but it can. They are capable of it. The 2-2 misses outside, ball 3. Yeah, the last time I saw Harmony do it, I want to say it was last season in Mineola. Yeah, see, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was in Mineola, extra innings, and that's how they won the game. So, payoff pitch on the way to Summerlin. Swung on him, tipped. I thought it was missed, but it was going to be a foul tip right there. So, it will remain a full count. Don't know why Moss wasn't running at first. There's 2 outs on a full count.
Right.
Don't know why he wasn't moving, but, you know. Full count once again to Summerlin. Runner goes this time. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's out number 3. So we'll head to.
When your business's banners and shirts have to be perfect, you need a partner you can trust.
Lakeside Tees, custom screen printing and embroidery.
When you need your ideas to come to life, you need a partner who cares.
Lakeside Tees, custom screen printing and embroidery.
When you need to put your printing into someone else's hands, you need a partner who just gets it and gets it right. At Lakeside Tees, we know how much your t-shirts and banners mean to you, which is why we print them as if they're our own. Why would you trust anyone else? Call us at 903-383-7386.
Lakeside Tees, custom screen printing and embroidery.
Your printing partner.
Hi, this is Sean Rose, and I'm the new owner of Brick Street Flooring and Design in Lindale. I'm excited to be servicing Lindale and the surrounding area with the best priced, best inventory, and I guarantee the best customer service in East Texas. No matter if it's a new build, remodel, or an upgrade, Brick Street Flooring and Design is here to serve you with pride and dedication in your home's flooring or a custom shower. Don't wait. Come by or call today and let us make your space more inviting. Located at 102 South Main Street in Lindale, call 430-235-2099.
Bottom of the third inning here in Harmony. It's the 9-1-2 due up for the Eagles. Aiden Tranholt, Boston Seahorn, and Braden Phillips. Tranholt is the DH. It's his first at bat here tonight against Reynolds. Tyler Reynolds on the mound, and he delivers ball number 1 to Tranholt. 9-1-2 due up here for Harmony. And we got a scoring update. That one's hit right back up the middle. Fielded it short on a run by Doss. Throw a little off target, but Pope was able to keep his foot on the bag. That's going to be a 6-3 put out for out number 1 here in the bottom half of the third inning.
He was running. He was hustling.
He was running. Boston Seahorn stepping into the box now. He grounded out to short his first at bat. Scoring update on the softball game. Harmony and Mount Vernon softball playing over at the softball complex. And scoring update brought to you by City Barbershop and Wills Point. They want to keep you looking your best. 1 ball, 1 strike to Boston. Boston fouled. Goodness gracious. Fouls that one off to the net. Oh, we're all right. We're all right.
Yeah, I was about to say that was far enough away.
Yeah, we're all right. Tell these players quit hitting the net. Strike 2.
Would you place the ball elsewhere, please?
I mean, dude. Seahorn hits that one to center field. It's on a on a rope to Bolin. I was going to try to say line and rope at the same time, and it came out lope.
Did not work.
No, it did not. That's a fly ball out, though, to center field for out number 2. Good pitching here so far, Dad.
Absolutely.
And you're keeping up with the pitch counts. Both pitchers being efficient, too.
Being very, yeah. You know, take the error away a while ago on
Harmony.
And then his pitch count would have been lower.
Strike 1 to Braden Phillips on the inside corner. Phillips struck out swinging back in the first inning. 2 away here in the bottom half of the third inning. 0-0 tie between Harmony and Mount Vernon. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh, that's inside. Phillips does a little twinkle toes there and gets out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So, I don't want to get hit.
Sometimes you just got to wear it, you know?
Yeah.
Probably not on senior night, though.
No.
The 1-1. Breaking ball misses from Reynolds for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hey, if you're tuned in, whether it be on Facebook or not Facebook, whether it be on YouTube or Mixler or the radio, whatever, let us know as that one's fouled off. You can text the Alice Ann Brown Realtor text line at 903-569-1999. Comment on KMOO Sports Facebook page. Comment on the YouTube video. Something. Let us know where you're tuned in from.
Just text us and let us know. We just answer you.
There you go. 2-2 count. Reynolds, the pitch. Phillips skies that one to left center field. The left fielder fell trying to go and catch it, and it's going to drop. Monroe went to take off and slipped, it looked like, and was I think if Monroe would have stayed up, he probably would have got to that one for an easy can of corn out number 3. But he fell. What do we score that as? I guess a single?
Yeah, because
single? Yeah. Single.
Yeah.
We're going to score that as a single because he didn't get to it, have a chance to make an error.
He didn't touch the ball or anything.
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know how much rain Harmony got. The field looks great.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how much rain Harmony got last night, but maybe that could have contributed to him slipping out there and left. That's a strike to Tucker Tittle. Old Tuck got the first hit of the ball game back in the first inning. He was stranded out at second base. He's got a runner on at first base. Braden Phillips with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Pickoff attempt to first, but Phillips gets back in. Just 2 seniors on the team, Dad. We talked about that. One of them's at first base, Braden Phillips, and the other is playing first base for Harmony, Landon Wilkerson. Just 2 seniors on this squad. A lot of juniors. Got him. Pickoff attempt got Braden Phillips at first base. Tyler Reynolds with the pickoff of Braden Phillips to end any Harmony threat they had. Wow. Remember that one? Was it Rains and Grand Slam? We saw 2 pickoffs?
Yes.
You normally don't see 1, but 2 in 1 game. So Tuck will start off the next inning. But at the end of 3, we're still tied at 0. And you're listening to the Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMOO around the world with the KMOO Country app and streaming live on YouTube thanks to NETsn and Azalea Orthopedic.
National Bank proudly serves Upshur County and provides its members services. Online banking, ATM, personalized debit cards, personalized checks, direct deposit, transferring of funds, wire transfers, and many other options. Their drive-thru is open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to noon. The lobby is open Monday through Friday 9 to 4. Located at 713 U.S. Highway 271 North or visit gnbgilmer.com. Call 843-5653. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, Gilmer National Bank. That is my bank. Proud supporters of the Harmony Eagles.
Welcome back here to Harmony, Best of East Texas High School Baseball. The Harmony Eagles and the Mount Vernon Tigers tied at 0. Let's get you an inning recap brought to you by Lowe Insurance Group and Micah Lowe over in Grand Saline. Visit buyloweinsurance.com. It was no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on for the Harmony Eagles in the bottom half of the inning. Well, first pitch is swung on and hit to Boston Seahorn at the mound, and it's going to be a quick out, number 1. Mount Vernon last inning, no runs on no hits, 1 Harmony error, and 1 runner left on. That was Cam Doss, and he did the same thing he did in the first inning, grounded back to Boston Seahorn for out number 1.
So we were talking about a while ago about only having 2 seniors, and so they're keeping their pitching staff there then, so they're not losing any. Boy,
that's what we were so impressed. Well, hold on. Here's Brylan Bolin. First pitch swinging, chops it towards second base. Nice play by Brady Hill, and he gets the out at first. Brady Hill had to go a long way to get to that one. Talk about efficiency, though.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
But that's what we were talking about last week or last season with Harmony. They were so young when they went.
Right.
That whole team was sophomores, basically. And now they're all juniors. So
just the 2 seniors, wow.
Yeah. So it's
sounds like they could make a run.
We're hoping. We are hoping. That's the first pitch that's not swung on this inning, and it misses outside for ball 1. Cade Monroe stepping in. That one's hit towards third. Riley Patterson tries to stop it, but it gets under his glove. And Monroe rounds first. He's headed towards second. Play at the bag is no play, actually. Cade Monroe gets to second base.
I don't think he ever stopped running when he rounded first.
What are we scoring that, fellas? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page that time. Yeah. That's unfortunately going to have to be an error on Riley Patterson. His second of the night, which is uncharacteristic of Riley. He's usually a very sure-handed fielder. So a couple of errors by Riley tonight. Mason Pope steps in with a runner at second. Breaking ball from Boston Seahorn in there for strike 1.
Ball seems like it's never going to get there.
I know.
And when it does, it just moves all over the place.
Yeah. The 0-1 from Seahorn to Pope. Seahorn a long look at second. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop by Braxton behind the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. But, yeah, we were talking about Harmony last year. That's when they made the regional semis with such a young team, the future is extremely bright for Harmony. Now, they're all juniors this year. You expect them to build on what they did last season.
And to have a little exposure to it, too.
Yeah. The 1-1. That breaking ball misses for ball 2. But that's what we talked about with Harmony during football as well. They had never been there before in football, but a lot of those football players played on the baseball team that made the regional semis last year. So they were familiar with the pressure.
They've got the taste of it.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pickoff attempt, and we got a pickle. Nice pickoff attempt there. Brady Hill throws over to Patterson, but Monroe gets in there. Wow. Cade Monroe. Harmony had Monroe dead to rights. They tried to pick him off at second. He shot over towards third. Brady Hill from second base chased him nearly 3/4 of the way down to the third base bag, but Monroe slid in there under the tag, and Monroe is just 90 feet away from the first run of the ball game here in the top of the 4th inning.
They had him dead to rights.
Dead to rights.
There's no doubt. I mean, a great pickoff.
Now, Monroe is quick. He's a pretty fast little guy. But
yes, he is.
Man. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Mason Pope. Tigers with a runner just 90 feet away. That breaking ball hits on the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, what Monroe did, instead of him going back and forth, he decided to take off and just run.
We're missing first base now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll fix it. That's hit towards third. Patterson backhand stop, a long throw across the diamond. Can't get him at first base. Wilkerson couldn't scoop it, and Mount Vernon will score An RBI single by Mason Pope gives the Tigers a 1-0 lead. I mean, that was a long throw for Riley Patterson.
It was.
And he was unable to.
And he wasn't really being able to lean into it. He was having to throw pretty much off his back foot.
Yeah. So Mount Vernon takes a 1-0 lead on the Harmony Eagles here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Got a little two-out rally going for him.
Yep, it's going to bring up third baseman Halen Miller. He struck out swinging to end the 2nd inning. Our boy Conrad's tuned in, getting a haircut right now.
Oh, is
that
he
one's
now?
fouled out of play. He needed a haircut. No, I'm just kidding, Conrad. But yeah, he's getting a haircut right now. Said he's tuned in, so we appreciate you tuning in, Conrad.
Absolutely.
He was here last time that KMU did a game for Harmony.
So he's familiar with what we're sitting in, so he can appreciate that.
Yes. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Miller, and Miller's in danger of striking out for the 2nd time this evening. 1-0 Mount Vernon. 2 outs, runner on first for the Tigers. Pickoff attempt to first, but he's back in there. I'll go fix that camera after the.
Oh, okay.
We'll alternate.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right.
No balls at 2 strikes. Seahorn hit back. Seahorn can't get to it. Brady Hill, he fumbles it at second, and everybody's going to be safe. That ball was hit towards Brady Hill at second base, and looks like he had a clear opportunity on it, and all he had to do is just kind of toss it to Trimble it short to get the final out, but couldn't field it cleanly. It's going to be an E4. So that's 3 Harmony errors this game, 2 in this 1 inning. And Mount Vernon has capitalized on it as they got 1 run across. And right now they have 2 runners on, with the second baseman Ryder Bowers stepping in for the Tigers. Bowers popped up to third base his first time up. He skies that one high towards left center field. Tucker Tittle settling under it and squeezes it for the final out of the inning. But the damage has been done. There is 1 run that came across for Mount Vernon. So as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, it's 1-0 Tigers over the Harmony Eagles. You're listening to the best of East Texas High School baseball on 99.9 KMU and around the world with the KMU Country app.
Parents, if you have a young child who is struggling in math or simply just doesn't like math, you need to check out Educational Basic Plus by Jan Marie and Alp. With more than 34 years in education and a Christian-based program, she makes the basics of math extremely fun for your child. She has a unique way of teaching the basics of math. Come meet Jan Marie at a book signing on Saturday, May 20th at Everly Janes on Johnson Street in downtown Mineola. Check out edubasicplus.com. Call Jan Marie at 903-850-9512. With Educational Basic Plus, where practice makes permanent. Choosing a health care plan can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Call Stephen or Stephanie Wells at Wells Insurance Agency in Mineola. Call for a free consultation on plans that include over-the-counter spending, vision, dental, gym memberships, and more at no cost to you. They proudly offer Medicare plans by United Healthcare, and enrollments are available year-round. Call today at 903-473-7367 or visit their new location at 404 West Broad Street, Mineola. See what you might be missing out on. Again, Wells Insurance Agency, Mineola, 473-7367.
Tucker Tittle going to lead things off here for the Harmony Eagles in the bottom of the 4th inning. They trail Mount Vernon 1-0. First pitch is in there for strike number 1. I'm trying to catch my breath again.
It's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
Had to run down there and fix the camera. No balls, 1 strike to Tuck. That's high, ball 1. And I'm trying not to breathe into the microphone. All right. I think I'm good. I mean, I'm not good, but I think I'm good. 1-1. That misses low. Ball 2.
So if you don't understand what we're having to do, in order to get the camera, we're up in the press box, and we're having to run down 2 flights of stairs in order to get down there to the field to fix that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's fun. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tucker Tittle. He was up to bat when Braden Phillips got picked off to end the last inning. Tuck fouls that one out of play towards my car. It's in the bullpen. We're good. All right. Hey, Chris, I'm going to tell you, if Tuck breaks a window in my car, that's on him. All right. Oh, okay. The 2-2. Tucker rips that one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Fair ball. Tuck rounds first. He's headed towards second. And Tittle is going to have a stand-up double to begin the fourth inning for Harmony.
Well,
Nice.
you want him to straighten it out and hit it someplace else other than your car.
That's right. He did that. Wow. Good hit by Tucker Tittle. Doubles this season brought to you by JK Trucking and Construction in Lindale. Call 903-881-0759 for all your construction needs. Got to give a shout out to Ridge Tardy, the mayor of Grand Saline. He's tuned in tonight, so we appreciate him.
Well, hello, Mayor. I'm just sitting there looking at the. Somebody's got some chili cheese tots down there. That's just dangerous.
Riley Patterson stepping in. He had a single back in the first inning. He's got a runner at second. He squares around to bunt. It's outside, ball one. Jeremy is tuned in.
Hey, Jer Bear.
The normal broadcast partner for me. He said his son, Baby J, had a little surgery this morning. Everything went well.
Good, good.
I'll tell you what he said in a second. Here's 1 ball, no strikes. Reynolds, the pitch. That's a strike. Strike one. He said Baby J is sleeping, so he thought he would enjoy some good baseball and listen to his favorite father-son broadcast team. Look at him.
Appreciate that, Jer.
Look at him. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Patterson pops that one up to the right side. Should be a can of corn for Bowers at second base, and it is. Patterson missed opportunity there with Tuck out at second base. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning with Harmony still trailing 1-0. And here comes the big bat of Braxton Baker.
Next up, number 17. Braxton.
Oh, and the Sneeds are tuned in as well. Colton, the Chop, Sneed, Clariton, and Tater Tot is what I call her. Tater
I
Tot.
was talking about tater tots just a while ago.
Yeah. And we have a meeting on the mound. Let's see, what do we want to play here? What do we want? Yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. So meeting on the mound here is we got a text in that says, where's Richie Rich tonight? Ridge is, I'm guessing, in Grand Saline. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming he's in Grand Saline. He's not on the game tonight. He'll be back next week, though, with Conrad on Tuesday. Tuesday night, matter of fact, Pops, Tuesday night should be a fantastic game on KMU.
Yeah?
The 9-0 in district Edgewood Bulldogs taking on the 9-0 in district Rains Wildcats.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Should be a good one on Tuesday.
Should be a good one.
And then Friday, be back in Lindale for Lindale and Van baseball.
Ooh, sweet.
I mean, some good games. After the meeting here, Braxton Baker steps in, squares around a bunt. That one nearly gets him, but it's going to be a strike because he never brought the bat back. He never brought the bat back, so I think that's why they're calling it a strike. But we'll see. Coach Whitworth wants to have a conversation with the home plate umpire. Now, I get what he's saying, that it nearly hit him, but I don't think he pulled the bat back. He might have. So Tucker Tittle out there at second base.
Like they want to talk to the field umpire, but he said, nope, I got it.
He said, I can handle this. So no balls, 1 strike. There's a runner at second base, a 1-0 lead for the Mount Vernon Tigers here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Harmony threatening, though.
Opportunity right here.
Sure is. Braxton, no balls, 1 strike. Tyler Reynolds, a long look in, and now we're ready for play. The 0-1. Hit towards the first baseman, off the glove of first base Pope, into the hands of the second baseman. What a play by the Tigers. Pope dove after that one at first base. It hit off his glove and right into the glove of Bowers. And Reynolds and Pope both running over to first base to try and cover the bag. And Mount Vernon gets the out. What a great defensive play.
I want you to go ahead and call that one.
That's a 3-4-3 out. 3-4-3 for out number 2.
That ball was going everywhere.
That was wild. Now, in all that, Tucker Tittle does move over to third base, so he's just 90 feet away here. But they're now 2 away in the inning.
Yes, he's on third base.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, I forgot to mention that that's a ball, by the way, to Hayden Johnson, who just stepped in. NETsn who is allowing us to use the equipment to stream these games and their platform. They're actually going to be broadcasting both Lindell Van games. That one's hit towards Pope at first. He dives to stop to catch it, and that's an RBI single for Hayden Johnson. So Pope made an outstanding play the last time, could not make the stop that time. RBI single, Hayden Johnson, and Harmony ties things up here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. That's just some clutch hitting.
Yeah, just stayed in there, turned on it.
And that's what you want to do when you're up to bat with a runner at third. You want to hit it opposite.
Right.
You want to hit it opposite field. And that's exactly what they did. So Hayden Johnson at first base with the run, and it's a 1-1 tie now. And stepping into the box is one of the two seniors, Landon Wilkerson. He struck out swinging his first time up to bat. Wilkerson, big hack right there, misses for strike one. But yes, next Friday's Lindell Van game will be on radio only for KMU. But NETsn will be at both Lindell Van games next week on Tuesday and Friday. That's a bunt laid down by Wilkerson. That's a beautiful bunt. Reynolds fires to first. Oh, if Wilkerson could hitch that wagon a little bit, he would have been at first base. But a run does come across for the Harmony Eagles here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We're headed to the fifth inning, and we're tied at 1. You are listening Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMU and around the world with the KMU Country app, streaming live on YouTube thanks to NETsn and Azalea Orthopedic.
Gibson Service Company is that professional construction company that brings customers' vision to life. Locally owned and operated, they service residential, commercial, and industrial, sells and delivers sand and gravel. Gibson Service Company does new and remodel office construction, commercial fencing, heavy dirt work and excavation, demolition, and all general construction. Check out GibsonServiceCo.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, located at 501 East Garland Street in Grand Saline. Call 962-5535. Gibson Service Company is your one-stop shop for all of your construction needs.
Friends tell friends about Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Ram in Mineola. That's because there's no better place to buy a new vehicle than Tolliver. Ask your neighbor, ask your friends, then get to your country giant, Tolliver, where we can often beat big city prices without sacrificing small-town relationship-driven customer service. Discover what your friends and neighbors already know. You get more at Tolliver. No gimmicks, no games, just the vehicles you love from the people you trust. Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Ram of Mineola. You're going to like the way we trade.
Yeah.
Back here in Harmony, getting ready to begin play here in the top half of the fifth inning. This game started at 7. We're already in the fifth inning.
Yeah, and it was kind of quiet in the first 3 innings of it. Then it kind of got exciting here.
Business has picked up for sure.
Yes,
It's
it
the
has.
8-9-1 due up for Mount Vernon. First pitch swinging by Tyler Reynolds. Hit towards short. Ollie Trimble takes one off the ankle there, it looks like. And going to have to put an east on that one to Mr. Trimble. This is very uncharacteristic of Harmony. They usually are very sure-handed in the field. Just having some mistakes here tonight. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in.
Number 16, I believe.
Number 16 coming in to run for Mount Vernon. That is Braden Duncan coming in to run for the Tigers. That's the 4th Harmony error here tonight, Dad.
Which is unusual.
It's very unusual. Landry Moss, the right fielder for the Tigers, stepping in. He reached on an error back in the 3rd inning. He was actually the first base runner for the Tigers back in the 3rd.
I noticed they're not giving as much room over there on first like they were. They were not taking as much. Oh, well.
First pitch is high for ball 1. Dad, next week I will not be calling any games.
Well, I understand you might have something going on Friday.
Yeah, and Thursday. And Jeremy has tuned in as well. He's still tuned in, and he even made the comment. He was with me last year with all those Harmony games we did. Very uncharacteristic with all the errors tonight for the Eagles. That's skied to center field. Tucker Tittle takes a few steps back, settles under it, and squeezes it for the first out. And it'll hold the runner at Duncan at first base. That's one away here in the 5th inning. Let's get a quick inning recap brought to you by Lowe Insurance Group. My man Micah Lowe over in Grand Saline. Visit buylowinsurance.com. For Mount Vernon in the 4th inning, 1 run on 1 hit, 2 Harmony errors, and 2 runners left on. For Harmony, it was 1 run on 2 hits, errors, and 1 runner left on. Pick off to first. And it is, he gets back in there. This is top of the order. Carson Summerlin steps into the box for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Pop out to center and a strikeout looking for his 2.
He's got a runner. Needs to move him around.
Throw down to first after the pitch, and he's back in there safely. That's ball 1 to Summerlin. And by the way, Dad, after our game, because this one, well, you know, it could go longer, but either way,
right.
Tune in, stay on NETsn Live on YouTube, and you can watch another great baseball game after ours. The 1-0, that's bunted by Summerlin. Seahorn fields it on a hop, fires to first to get the out. So a fielder's choice right there by Summerlin. And a 1-3 put out for out number 2. It does advance Duncan over to second base. So 2 away and tied at 1 here. And Cam Doss, the shortstop for the Tigers, is going to step in. Him and Boston been going back and forth. Both times Doss has been up. Both times he has grounded back out to Boston Seahorn. So, and he's been the first out of the inning, the second out of the inning. Could possibly be the third out of the inning here. We'll have to see. Seahorn checks the runner at second. Pitch is high for ball 1. But anyway, after our game, if you stay on NETsn on the YouTube channel, you can check out Brownsboro and Van baseball. That's another good game going on over there. That one's in the dirt.
So much love between those two teams.
Oh, so much. Brownsboro, Van was actually ranked in the top 25. Brownsboro beat Van by like 10 runs last week.
Yeah.
So, or earlier this week, excuse me. So it should be a good game. The backyards, 2 balls, no strikes to Cam Doss. Seahorn checks the runner. Doss pops that one up. Center field, Tuck going back, settles under it, and makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs come across there. Mount Vernon strands a runner at second. And, Dad, it's only appropriate. Yep, just like that. We got ahead to the bottom of the 5th.
There
Curtis
you go.
back here in Harmony, bottom of the 5th, the Curtis Grimes inning. Curtis Grimes, a Harmony native here.
Well, we had Curtis Grimes going all throughout the
in
stadium.
stereo,
here.
literally. Due up here for the Eagles, it's the 8, 9, and 1 of Trimble, Tranholt, and Seahorn. Ollie Trimble takes a ball high and inside. You know, Trimble's family was on a bunch of those posters out there, too.
Yeah.
That's a
I
strike.
saw that name.
Yeah, Trimble's a big name here in Harmony. You had Chad Trimble and Todd Trimble on that state finalist team in '96. Trimble hits that towards short. Doss, did he catch it? They are saying well, is he safe or is he out? Oh, he's out. They're going to say he caught it. They're going to say he caught it. Oh, Dad, our camera is in the net again somehow.
How did that happen?
I don't know. They're going to call an out there on Ollie Trimble. So Trimble lines out to short for out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Tranholt comes up, fouls that one away for strike 1. That one was an in-betweener. Doss, I think, did the right thing because if you let it bounce, it could bounce or it could not bounce and go into your glove. So he had to charge it and apparently scooped it up off the dirt, the 0-1. That is a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Either way, it was a good play.
Yeah, it was.
Real good play.
The 1-1 from Reynolds. Oh, swung on and missed. A little late swing there by Aiden Tranholt. Strike 2. Tranholt grounded out to short. His first time up to bat. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th, we're tied at 1. Harmony and Mount Vernon. Reynolds, the 1-2. In the dirt, ball 2. Now, Dad, this is your classic dirt and grass field. No hybrid, no
And
turf.
I like it.
Yeah, I do
like
too. But when it rains,
Mm.
it's tough.
Yeah.
But they do tarp the field, so. The 2-2. Oh, he went after it. Tranholt, a drop third strike, and throws down to first to get that out. Aiden Tranholt went fishing after that one, and that's a strikeout for Reynolds. Strikeouts brought to you by Texas National Bank in Lindale. It's the bank with the big blue roof. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Ks for Tyler Reynolds on the mound. Not a lot of strikeouts between both pitchers,
No,
really.
there's not. No, there's not. Well, again, everybody's making contact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're swinging the bats. I like it.
Boston Seahorn steps in, the leadoff hitter for the Eagles. He's up now with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. He takes ball 1. Seahorn has grounded out to short and flown out to center in his 2 at-bats. Here's the 1-0. That's hit right back up the middle. Doss, a diving stop. Doss, but you ain't getting Seahorn. Doss made a great stop right there, but that's a single for Boston Seahorn. Just too much speed from Boston. Cam Doss, I'll tell you what, Dad, on both sides, defense has been fantastic here tonight.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Number 2, Brayden Phillips.
I went on a pet peeve thing about this the other day, but people are still doing it. The Alba Golden Girls softball team won. We don't know a score, though. So thank you for texting that in that they won, but we don't know the score. So
If you can give us a score, that'd be great.
that would be great. Congratulations to Alba Golden softball. Alba Golden
Absolutely.
baseball still undefeated.
Are they?
Yeah, still
Fantastic.
undefeated. 20-0 for the Panthers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Reynolds nearly got Boston at first on the pickoff attempt, but he got back in there. Brayden Phillips up to bat now for the yeah, we'll need to fix that. That doesn't look good. Brayden Phillips up to bat though for the Eagles. That one's hit high towards left field, shallow left field, but coming in on it is Monroe, fading a little bit to his left, but he makes the catch for out number 3. So that does it for the 5th inning of play here in Harmony. And after 5, we're right back where we started, still tied, except it's 0-0. It's 1-1. We'll be right back. You're listening to Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app, streaming live on YouTube thanks to NETsn and Azalea Orthopedic.
Gilmer National Bank proudly serves Upshur County and provides its members with the following services: online banking, ATM, personalized debit cards, personalized checks, direct deposit, transferring of funds, wire transfers, and many other options. Their drive-thru is open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to noon. The lobby is open Monday through Friday 9 to 4. Located at 713 U.S. Highway 271 North, or visit gnbgilmer.com. Call 843-5653. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Gilmer National Bank. That is my bank. Proud supporters of the Harmony Eagles.
Parents, if you have a young child who is struggling in math or simply just doesn't like math, you need to check out Educational Basic Plus beyond Marie and Alp. With more than 34 years in education and a Christian-based program, she makes the basics of math extremely fun for your child. She has a unique way of teaching the basics of math. Come meet Jan Marie at her book signing on Saturday, May 20th at Everly Janes on Johnson Street in downtown Mineola. Check out edubasicplus.com. Call Jan Marie at 903-850-9512. With Educational Basic Plus, where practice makes permanent. Choosing a health care plan can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Call Stephen or Stephanie Wells at Wells Insurance Agency in Mineola. Call for a free consultation on plans that include over-the-counter spending, vision, dental, gym memberships, and more at no cost to you. They proudly offer Medicare plans by United Healthcare, and enrollments are available year-round. Call today at 903-473-7367 or visit their new location at 404 West Broad Street, Mineola. See what you might be missing out on. Again, Wells Insurance Agency, Mineola, 473-7367.
Welcome back here to Harmony, top of the 6th inning. First batter up for Mount Vernon was Brylan Bolin, and he hits a single into right field for a leadoff base runner here in the top half of the 6th.
He's catching his breath.
Catch him a breath. All right, we're good. I think. Maybe. Pickoff attempt to first, but he's back in. This 6th inning is brought to you by the Gold Buyer Tyler. GoldBuyerTyler.com. They want to turn your gold into green. Cade Monroe stepping in for the Tigers. It's a 1-1 tie here. 15-2 played Sulphur Bluff. Thank you for that score, Alba Golden softball.
Yes.
It's a strike to Monroe as he fouls that one away. Monroe has scored the only run of the game for the Tigers. He reached on an error in the 4th inning, came around to score on an RBI single by Mason Pope.
You like to took that door off.
I know, my bad. I was running up here, and I have a lot more weight moving around. Monroe chops that one to third. Patterson fields it on a hop, fires to first. A low throw, scooped by Wilkerson at first. And they're going to say that his foot, well, Mount Vernon says his foot's off the bag, and the home plate umpire agrees. I mean, I'm going to have to give another one to Riley because that's a throwing error. If he would have got it up, Wilkerson wouldn't have had to step off the bag like that. So Riley having a rough game over there at third base. Again, very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, it's very low. I mean, those throws are low.
Mason Pope steps in with 2 on and nobody out here in the top half of the 6th inning. So dangerous territory here for Harmony. Had him off flying around your head, Dad. I was trying to help you out there.
He won't eat much.
My man Corey tuned in on the YouTube channel. He's the one, Harmony. He likes to call Harmony. By the way, Harmony football. Oh, pickoff attempt to first. And they're running towards second. We got a pickle here. No, throws it to third, and he's safe at third. Yeah, that's – so they picked off Monroe at first, had Monroe in a pickle, and instead of – they tried to get the lead runner, Bolin, but Bolin was already halfway to third when the throw was made, and they didn't get anybody, and both runners advance up.
You just faked that throw to third. That runner was going to second. You could have got him.
Yep. Tough defense being played here tonight. The corners come in. Actually, the whole infield's coming in. They're going to try and prevent this run with nobody out. Mason Pope, he had an RBI single his last at bat. Good stop behind the plate by Braxton Baker. Pretty deep little backstop here, Dad.
Yeah, it is.
1 ball, no strikes.
You get a ball going back on this one. There's some opportunity there.
The 1-0. Pope hits it in between the hole at short and third. That's going to bring in a run. RBI single again for Mason Pope, his 2nd RBI of the night. And Mount Vernon takes a 2-1 lead over Harmony here in the top half of the 6th inning. RBIs are brought to you by Potts Gas in Emory. They're your propane headquarters, 903-473-2714. So Bolin comes in to score. It's now 2-1 Tigers. Monroe moves over to third, and you got Pope at first, and Halen Miller steps in. He is struck out swinging and reached on an error.
That was a chance you took when you brought everybody in.
Yep. Well, I mean, yes, you're right. But even playing normal depth, the runner would have scored from third anyway.
Right.
But you may have had to get out of that first. Yeah. But you do have the double play set up now. So we'll see what happens here. Again, how many? It's 3, 4, 5 errors in the field for Harmony tonight. Have led to 2 runs. That's waited on, popped up, foul territory. Patterson can't even get to that one. It's past the dugout.
He'd have to climb a fence.
He was going to give it a look, though. You know that. He was going to give it a look. No balls, 2 strikes to Miller. That's high for ball 1. And Boston had been efficient tonight on the mound, but running into a little bit of trouble here in this inning.
I think got him shook up a little bit.
Like Elvis?
Yeah.
The 1-2. That's hit towards first. Fielded by Wilkerson. He's not going to get the play at home. He didn't even get the out at first. He could have just stepped on first, at least got 1 out. And instead threw it home, got nobody out. I put that as an E3.
Yeah, I mean,
Another error by Harmony.
and he was right there by the bag.
Yeah, he was right by the bag and did not get the out. Instead, tried to throw it home and could not get Monroe, who's very quick on his feet. So it's now a 3-1 lead for Mount Vernon with still nobody out. Runners at first and second, and Ryder Bowers steps in for the Tigers. This inning falling apart for the Eagles, and he's turning around here. Pickoff attempt to first, and got him. A pickoff attempt at first, didn't it? No? Didn't he say out? Yeah. A pickoff attempt at first gets Miller at first base. So there's how you get the first out of the inning.
Got to help yourself.
First positive thing that happened in this inning for Harmony, unfortunately. Man, what a... This got away from him. Harmony's going to have to fight back here in the bottom half.
Well, and especially with the pitching that's been going on.
Yeah.
Harmony's pitching a good game.
That's it towards third. Foul ball. We're getting some scores in from Scott Myers. I'm trying to sift through them.
Sift.
You like that?
I like that.
So, let's see here. Oh, well. 0-1. That's a little looper. Diving attempt by Ollie Tribble at short. Can't get to it. That's going to be a base hit, and he's headed towards second. Just hold it. He's headed towards second. That's going to be a double for Ryder Bowers.
Yeah.
A double for Bowers there. It advances Pope over to third base. It's going to have runners at second and third with Tyler Reynolds stepping in, and the defense comes in once again for the Harmony Eagles. Canton softball up 5-2 over Maybank going into the seventh inning. That's a battle for the first place seed out of that district.
Seeding game.
Yep, the winner is the district champion. The other team is the second seed, 2 seed. Pickoff attempt to third. Did not get him. A rough inning here for Harmony has led to a couple of runs for the Mount Vernon Tigers.
Yeah, now, don't get me wrong. The balls that's been hit are they have a lot of, they're being hit hard.
Strike one to Reynolds.
But
they're very, I'm not going to say easy, but they're very well makeable plays that this Harmony defense usually makes.
Right.
The 0-1. Ooh, big swing to miss them. A little extra mustard on that one from Boston Seahorn, it seemed like. Maybe a little frustration.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, you could tell Braxton behind the plate was getting frustrated too, and I don't blame him. I mean, it's very aggravating. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nice stop by Braxton behind the plate. But if you're Mount Vernon, you got to give them credit. They're taking advantage of these mistakes.
No, absolutely. They're making contact.
It's one thing to make mistakes, but it's another to take advantage of them, and that's what Mount Vernon's doing, capitalizing on the mistakes. It's a 3-1 lead for the Tigers right now over Harmony. Harmony with just one out here in this inning. Runners at second and third for Mount Vernon. The 1-2 pitch is high for ball 2. So 2-2 now. In the bottom of the third, Van is up over Brownsboro 4-0. That one's fouled back out of play. So Brownsboro up on Van. No, Van's up on Brownsboro 4-0.
4-0.
Yep.
That baseball?
Yes. That score from Brett Swinney. Breaking ball hit towards second. Not cleanly fielded by Brady Hill. Throw is not in time. So another run scored.
I don't understand. Got to get an out.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you bobble it, you're probably not going to get the runner at first. Or the runner at home if you bobble it. So just go to first. But I'm going to put an E4 there again. Another Harmony error as Pope comes in to score. And Bowers over to third. Reynolds at first, but Duncan comes in to pinch run, courtesy run for Reynolds. 3 errors this inning alone, Dad, for Harmony. That gives them 7 on the night. Hard to win a baseball game when you have that many errors.
Yeah.
Landry Moss takes strike 1.
And it's mental errors.
Yeah.
I mean, like that, throwing
the
ball.
I mean, you were the infield was in, so that was the play is home plate. But once you bobble it, home plate's out. You got to just get the out. That's a bunt right there. Boston Seahorn fakes the throw to third, fires the first, gets the out.
There you go.
Now it does advance Duncan over to second. So a sacrifice basically for Landry Moss on the 1-3 put out for out number 2. And here comes the top of the order now. Carson Summerlin. Mount Vernon up 4-1. Runners at second and third here in the top half of the 6th inning, where it is kind of just falling apart for Harmony here defensively. But you know the beautiful thing about baseball, Dad? Harmony's going to get to come up to bat next and see if they can put the same type of pressure on the Tigers.
Just got to meet the ball.
Yep.
And, I mean, we showed it. You hit the ball, let your defense work, or let your offense, whichever's going.
Yep. First pitch to Summerlin is roped foul. Strike one. Summerlin is 0 for 3. He has popped out the center, struck out looking, and grounded out to the pitcher, Boston Seahorn, in his 3 attempts at the plate. Hello. No balls, 1 strike. Seahorn steps off the rubber. He didn't like what he saw there.
No. And they're being aggressive on the bases, too, which makes you have to make that perfect throw.
4-1.
Oh, they did score while we were doing that. Sorry about that.
That is ball 1 to Summerlin. 1 ball, 1 strike. I just got to, keep you on your toes over there.
Yeah, I mean,
The 1-1 from Seahorn. Breaking ball. Called strike on the outside corner. That was a beautiful pitch by Boston Seahorn.
Thing just hung forever.
Didn't it? 1 ball at 2 strikes. Harmony looking to get out of this nightmarish inning here. Seahorn, the 1-2. Uh-oh. That's looped towards left, and Braden Phillips settles under it for out number 3, but damage has been done here. 3 runs come across for Mount Vernon. They now lead 4-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. You're listening to the Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app.
Veterinary Service is dedicated to providing affordable, compassionate care of your pets. Diamond L Veterinary has everything you need for the wellness of your pets, as well as diagnostic, surgical services, and grooming. They are your source for Purina Pro Plan and veterinary prescription diets. Great customer service and animal lovers. Diamond L Veterinary is locally owned and operated and is located at 1307 West South Commerce Street in Wills Point. Check out diamondlveterinary.com or call 972-284-9553. Diamond L Veterinary, working with you for the wellness of your pet.
B&B Underground and Service Company, LLC is your locally owned and operated place to go for all your sand, gravel, and land clearing needs. With 10 plus years experience servicing all of East Texas, they are bonded and insured. They handle roads, ponds, house pads, driveways, also demolition. They can do concrete work, directional boring. They even offer dump truck service. Call them at 903-571-1085 or go by and see Brian Holland or Derek Kuntz at 711 Main Street in Quitman, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
Back here in Harmony, bottom of the 6th inning about to get underway. Harmony Eagles now trail the Mount Vernon Tigers 4-1. Harmony looking to keep their undefeated district record intact. In a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But due up for Harmony is a 3-4-5. This is the meat and potatoes of the lineup. Tucker Tittle, Riley Patterson, and Braxton Baker.
Meat and taters.
That's right. Oops, wrong one. Strike 1. Ball 1 to Tuck. And 1 ball, 1 strike. Tuck rips that one towards short. Doss backhand in the hole. And Tuck gets there at first. Actually, the ball nearly went into the dugout. That would have been a free base, but instead it's just going to be an infield single for Tucker Tittle.
Speed will help.
Yeah, Tuck's a little fast, too.
He is.
He's got a little speed to him.
But another great play. Another great play.
Yeah, Doss is good out there at short. Tuck hit that in the perfect spot. It was deep. Riley Patterson stepping into the box now. Patterson has a single, and he's popped out to second, his 2 at-bats. And he skies that one That's a high fly ball. Cam Doss over at the third base bag makes the catch, and that's a missed opportunity right there. Riley Patterson is having a rough night in the field, and then frustration building on that one as he just skied that one to the left side of the infield for out number 1.
Straighten it out.
Braxton Baker stepping up now. He had the unfortunate distinction of being involved in that 3-4-3 out here at first base a while ago.
It was a great bunt.
Yeah. Through first pitch on the way to Braxton is low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Braxton Baker. Baker is flown out to right field, and again that 3-4-3 where it hit off the glove of Pope. And
that was crazy.
And got the out, the 1-0. Braxton chops that one. Kennedy's going to field it, or Reynolds, I'm sorry, not Kennedy. Reynolds fields it off the right side of the mound and tosses it over the first for out number 2. Tuck does advance to second. But, yep, that's out number 2.
Yep.
Hayden Johnson stepping into the box now.
Well, they haven't had a 2-out rally earlier. Move people around. So see if they can hit the ball.
Hayden Johnson stepping in. He had an RBI single back in the 4th. He also struck out looking, and that one is a good stop by Summerlin behind the plate to not let that one get away from him. Tucker Tittle out there at second.
You know, you take the errors out.
Oh, it's a different ball game.
And plus, there's some great defense being played. Man.
Yeah. I mean, even with the errors, there's been great defense. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, take away those errors, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Johnson skies that one to left. That's going to drop. Tucker Tittle rounds third. Throw into home, but Tuck is there. How about an RBI double for Hayden Johnson? Johnson with 2 RBI tonight. Hayden Johnson getting the run in there. It's now 4-2. Mount Vernon on top of Harmony. So Harmony clawing their way back. Hey, Hayden Johnson wasn't on the team last year, was he? Oh, he was hurt. Okay. Well, that's added weapon here this year for the Harmony Eagles. Like that.
Strike.
That's strike 1 to Landon Wilkerson. I didn't remember calling his name last year. That's a good reason why. So Wilkerson down 0-1 in the count. Reynolds, the pitch. And that's fouled back out of play, and 0-2. Wilkerson is struck out swinging and grounded back to the pitcher in his 2 at-bats. They got an opportunity here with Johnson out at second. If they can get within 1, I think you feel a little better going into the final frame. The 0-2. Wilkerson hits that one to the gap in right center, but coming under it is Bolin. Good speed out there by Brylan Bolin, running to his left to get the out. And that will do it for the 6th inning. At the end of 6, it's 4-2. Mount Vernon on top of Harmony. We'll be right back. You're listening Best of East Texas High School Baseball, 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app and streaming live on NETsn on YouTube. Thanks to Azalea Orthopedic.
National Bank proudly serves Upshur County and provides its members with the following services: online banking, ATM, personalized debit cards, personalized checks, direct deposit, transferring of funds, wire transfers, and many other options. Their drive-thru is open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to noon. The lobby is open Monday through Friday 9 to 4. Located at 713 U.S. Highway 271 North, or visit gnbgilmer.com. Call 843-5653. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Gilmer National Bank. That is my bank. Proud supporters of the Harmony Eagles.
Parents, if you have a young child who is struggling in math or simply just doesn't like math, you need to check out Educational Basic Plus beyond Marie and Alp. With more than 34 years in education and a Christian-based program, she makes the basics of math extremely fun for your child. She has a unique way of teaching the basics of math. Come meet Jan Marie at a book signing on Saturday, May 20th at Everly Janes on Johnson Street in downtown Mineola. Check out edubasicplus.com. Call Jan Marie at 903-850-9512. With Educational Basic Plus, where practice makes permanent.
Cut it in half.
Yep, they cut it in half. Due up for Mount Vernon, it's the 2-3-4 of Cam Doss, Brylan Bolin, and Cade Monroe against Boston Seahorn. Still on the mound for the Eagles as Doss swings through that one for strike one. Let's get a quick inning recap brought to you by Low Insurance Group in Grand Saline. 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 Harmony errors, and 2 runners left on for Mount Vernon in the 6th inning. And for Harmony, it was one run on 2 hits and 1 runner left on, as that's a strike in there to Doss. 0-2 to Doss now. Doss is 0 for 3, but he's made some good defensive plays out at short for the Tigers.
Yes, he has.
No balls and 2 strikes. Seahorn the pitch. Just high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Doss, Bolin, and Monroe. And we talked about it during break. 3 up, 3 down is what Harmony needs here to keep this deficit at just 2 runs. Oh, beautiful pitch from Boston Seahorn as he loses his hat. That's a staple for Boston on the mound. When he throws a good pitch, Dad, that's how you know it's a good pitch. His hat falls off. So that's a strikeout brought to you by Texas National Bank.
And the batter's legs just lock.
Yeah, that was a good pitch by Boston Seahorn. So Brylan Bolin now stepping in from the left side of the plate. He had a single and came around to score last inning. And first pitch fouls that one away for strike 1. Bolin has also flown out to left and grounded out to short his 3 at-bats, so he's 1 for 3 tonight with a run scored. Oh, there it is. That's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 away. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 7th, Dad, it'll be the 8-9-1 due up for Harmony. So not a bad part. As that one is popped up to short. Ollie Trimble can't get to it. Bare hand throw over to first and airmails it. It airmails. And I think they're going to say it hit inside. Well, nope. Okay. He's going to stay at first. Well, and that's what the Coach Keeney from Mount Vernon is asking. Did it hit the dugout? Trimble, a great bare hand stop right there on the, but he airmailed that one. And the umpires are going to talk, and they're headed over to the Harmony dugout. I couldn't see where it hit. I don't know if it hit off the top of the net that's there. I'm not sure where it hit, but they are discussing that they may advance that runner from first to second. Yeah, because, I mean, he got to it in time. And I think if the throw would have been on, he probably would have got him, but that was.
Yeah, it was close.
So an E6 right there. Another error for this Harmony defense. But it's only going to cost him 1 base here. At least it wasn't a 2-bagger. And that's ball 1 to Cade Monroe. Runner at first, Brylan Bolin with good speed. Cade Monroe up to bat, also with good speed. Breaking ball on the inside corner. Boston's got that breaking pitch working to perfection right now. 4-2.
They haven't been able to do anything with that.
Pick off to first. Normally, I look away at pickoffs, but you got to pay attention to these. These pitchers are doing some good pickoff moves. So the 1-1. Oh, and that hits him. Cade Monroe hit by a pitch right here. Will put him at first base and put Bolin at second. And now here's been the kryptonite for Harmony, Mason Pope. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 RBI, and a run scored. So, you know what we need right here, Dad? Good old-fashioned double play ball.
Yep.
That's a high ball number 1. So I'm looking at you, Brady Hill and Ollie Trimble. Let's turn 2 in the middle. The 1-0 in the dirt. Ball 2. 4-2 is the Mount Vernon lead over Harmony with 1 away here in the top half of the 7th inning. Harmony down to their final 3 outs. That's swung on and missed by Pope for strike 1. Again, the story of the game has been the errors here for Harmony.
Right.
8 defensive errors for the Eagles.
And again, want to make sure we don't take it lightly. Mount Vernon's taking advantage of that.
They are. That's swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, that's the thing about getting these errors is that Mount Vernon's putting it in play, which credit to them. And then they're not giving up on it. Like they're running through the bags. They're forcing Harmony to make defensive plays.
You have to make the perfect throw to get them.
2-2. Step off the mound. And no throw. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mason Pope, the first baseman for the Tigers. Seahorn comes set on the mound, the 2-2. Breaking ball, called strike 3 on the inside corner. Another strikeout for Boston Seahorn. That breaking pitch is nasty, man. It looks like it's about to hit the batter and then just breaks in and catches the inside corner.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful pitch by Boston Seahorn. Another Texas National Bank strikeout.
And as a batter, what do you do?
I mean, even if you hit it, you can't do anything with it. That's just a perfect pitch. Halen Miller stepping in now. He's reached twice on an error. And a throw over to first. Going over to third. And Bolin, advances over to third on the pickoff attempt. I couldn't tell if it hit Monroe and it hit somebody. And Wilkerson. Yeah, I know as a radio person we're supposed to say what happened. I don't really know. I don't really know. All I know is it's runners on the corners now. And that's hit towards first base bag. And it is strike 1.
Well, it looked like one after the ball.
Runners on the corners.
Not up there.
Nope. Well, don't matter, Dad. Don't worry about it. It's a fly ball. Ollie Trimble at shortstop coming in a little bit and catches it. So no runs come across there. That's big for Harmony. But they still trail by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Harmony down to their final 3 outs. Stay with us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Best of East Texas High School Baseball on 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app.
Choosing a health care plan can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Call Stephen or Stephanie Wells at Wells Insurance Agency in Mineola. Call for a free consultation on plans that include over-the-counter spending, vision, dental, gym memberships, and more at no cost to you. They proudly offer Medicare plans by United Healthcare, and enrollments are available year-round. Call today at 903-473-7367 or visit their new location at 404 West Broad Street, Mineola. See what you might be missing out on. Again, Wells Insurance Agency, Mineola, 473-7367. Wanting to build a new patio, pergola, or an outdoor kitchen? You want Finneran Construction of Big Sandy. Family owned and operated by Stephen Finneran. He has the reputation of excellent work and years of creating outside projects. He does stonework, cabanas, concrete, or anything outdoors. He offers free estimates. Serving the east side of KMOO Country, check out his work on his Facebook page at Finneran Construction. Located in Big Sandy, call Stephen 972-207-5377 and set an appointment. With Finneran Construction, they help your outside projects become a reality.
Well, we have made the bottom of the 7th inning here in Harmony. And leading things off is Ollie Trimble. It's Ollie Trimble, Aiden Tranholt, and Boston Seahorn, the 8-9-1 due up for Harmony in their last effort here. And Trimble swung through the first one, then fouled that second one off, so he's down quickly 0-2. I'll tell you what, Dad, Tyler Reynolds on the mound for Mount Vernon has pitched a whale of a game tonight.
Yeah, he has.
He's only allowed 2, 4, 5, 6 hits, 8 hits tonight. That's as many.
Lord.
No balls and 2 strikes to Trimble. Reynolds the pitch. Trimble swings and misses. Strike 3. Strikeout brought to you by Texas National Bank. It's the bank with the big blue roof. Harmony down to their final 2 outs now as Aiden Tranholt steps in. He's the designated hitter. And, we have a, different hitter actually.
Number 8.
Blaine Hart stepping in. Blaine Hart pinch hitting for Harmony. Blaine Hart, first attempt at batting tonight. This could be the spark plug we need.
There you go.
Could be the spark plug because you got the top of the order coming up after this. Boston Seahorn on deck. Phillips, Tittle, Patterson, Baker. This is the part of the order you want to get a little something going. Oh man.
Maybe it was far enough.
Yeah, we're good. But yeah, this is the part of the order where you can really get something going with your leadoff hitters coming up after that. So if Hart can get on here, then we got something cooking. Then we're cooking with gas. You know what I mean?
And he showed the aggressiveness he's ready to hit.
He's ready to hit. Look, uh-oh. Alba Golden Baseball playing a non-district game tonight may take their first loss of the year.
Oh, really?
They're down 7-1. Hart swings and misses at that one, strike 2. Still undefeated in district, though.
Who are they playing?
Bonham. So they're playing a 3A school as a 2A, but still. The 0-2 to Hart. Oh, off-speed pitch got him out in front of it. Strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. Harmony down to their final out here. And Boston Seahorn steps in. The final opportunity for the Eagles. I'll tell you what, I'll say it again. This is the top of the order, though. We've seen two-out rallies happen plenty of times. So still got some hope here for the Harmony Eagles, trailing 4-2 to Mount Vernon. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
All you got to have is base hits. You don't have to worry about home runs.
And Boston's got a very good eye at the plate. So he's going to make Reynolds work for this one. I don't think – here's an opinion. I bet this goes to a full count. The 1-0. That's a called strike right there. Boston didn't like it. That's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Seahorn. Boston Tate, as we like to call him. The 1-1. That catches the corner, too. Strike 2. Harmony down to their final strike now.
You may have been wrong on that.
Yeah. Been wrong before. That's in the dirt. Ball 2. I may not be wrong, Dad. Just, don't count me out just yet now. All right?
This pitch will tell.
This pitch will tell. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reynolds, the delivery. And Boston hits that one to deep right center field. Bolin under it and makes the catch. And that will do it here in Harmony tonight. Our final score, the Mount Vernon Tigers 4 and the Harmony Eagles 2. Stay with us. We'll be right back to wrap things up. You're listening to the best of East Texas High School baseball, 99.9 KMOO and around the world with the KMOO Country app.
Dimensions Central Marble and Granite is the #1 place in all of East Texas for all of your marble and custom fabrication needs as you build or remodel your homes. They have a large selection of marble and granite inside their showroom, as well as professionals on hand to make it easy for you to customize the design that is right for you. They even have remnants of pieces to custom build your designs at Dimensions Central Marble and Granite. Call Dimensions Central Marble and Granite today for their professional opinions and quality work. 903-765-2232.
Gas Supply Home, the Stay Full program, guarantees you that you never run out of propane. They service propane to residential and commercial, and they're a great company to work with. Keep those bottles filled, and remember that Gas Supply, there is no waiting. They also have plenty of welding supplies. Great customer service. Check out GasSupply.com. With locations in Mineola, call 903-569-3837, Canton at 903-567-4446. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Gas and Supply, your first choice for propane and welding supplies.
Welcome back here to Harmony. Our final score, the Mount Vernon Tigers 4, the Harmony Eagles 2. This is the Gas and Supply of Mineola postgame show, Gas and Supply. Check out gasandsupply.com. They're your first choice in propane and welding supplies. So, Pops, what this does for district standings is it puts Harmony at 9-1, and it puts Mount Vernon at 7-3. So,
help them out tonight.
Not sure what Winsboro did tonight with, I believe they were playing Quitman, I believe. So, we'll have to see. I can scan through real quick to see if I got a score. I saw that earlier, Quitman, Winsboro, that looks like it is baseball. No, softball. I'm sorry. That's softball. Anyway, 4-2. What's your final thoughts here, Dad?
Well, hard fought. Eight errors.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's hard. It's hard to win with 8 errors.
That's the game. You know, that's the difference in the game right there. And but you take the errors away, and I'm sure it would probably still be a tie game. We'll probably still be playing ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and it was very uncharacteristic of Harmony. Like me and Jeremy stayed with Harmony deep in the playoffs last year, covered in multiple games last year, and didn't see that type of defense.
Right.
Talking to some people, a little inexperience at certain positions on the field, which could have contributed to that. But at the same time, they've played over 20 games. You're 20 games into the year. Like we used to say in football, if you start like a freshman or something, by the end of the year, they're not a freshman anymore.
Exactly.
They've played football. So same thing here. If you start younger players or inexperienced players, at this point in the season, you're not inexperienced anymore.
Yeah.
It's a tough loss, though, for Harmony.
It's a tough loss, but you know what? That's an eye opener too.
Yeah.
Okay, they got that loss out of the way now.
Yeah.
Now let's concentrate and get into getting ready for the playoffs.
So at the same time, let's talk about this Mount Vernon team, though, Dad. Mount
man.
Vernon did a great job pitching wise. Tyler Reynolds on the mound was outstanding. We'll have his stats later on. But yeah, like you said, 8 errors. Mason Pope had 2 RBI, 2 singles. He had a good game, but the errors, I think, are the story of the game. 8 of them by Harmony. It's hard to win a baseball game with 8 errors.
It is, and then when you're playing a good team, then you're struggling more.
What's up? Mr. Offense here, the superintendent. He giving us a hard time because it does seem like every time we come to do a Harmony game, Harmony loses, and I don't know what that is. He says things. Great guy though. I love Mr. Alphin. That's the superintendent of Harmony Schools here. He loves us. He's just giving us a hard time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight.